I was unable to find a placement in my core field. After that, I decided to prepare for the UPSC examination. I left my preparation because due to some of my financial constraint. Once our SQL language is complete, then we should go for the Python. So I have been given more than 500 interviews.
When it comes to restart your career after 6 to 8 years of career gap, then it's not an easy task, especially when you want to move into the tech job like data analytics, data engineering or data science. But if today's podcast story is not able to inspire you, is not able to motivate you, then I don't think so anything else in this world can inspire you, because this guy actually graduated in 2015 from a mechanical engineering background and tier 3 college. After that, prepared hard for UPSC. It didn't work out, and after that he was in the sales job for a couple of years. Then again took few years of gap to prepare, and after all these challenges and hurdles, he didn't give up and was successfully get into the data analyst job role. So make sure to watch this podcast till the very end, because his experience is gonna be super helpful for you. Most important points like how to create and adjust your resume, how to convince the recruiters and interviewers, how to get the interview calls, prepare yourself for the data analytics job, and how to acquire the skill set. Many more informative things in this podcast. So watch it till the very end, because it's a benefit for you, and make this story viral. I want to inspire a lot of people, and I feel this story can do that. So like it in the big numbers. Make sure to put a comment whatever you feel about this story. And again, a very quick announcement, just last 2 weeks left to start our fast track data engineering bootcamp NooB 2.0 batch. Live classes are going to start from the 7th of October. If you have not enrolled yet, then link is in the description. We have also extended our early bird offer. You can use coupon code early62, and I want many people to join this bootcamp because we have included so many new tech stack in our NooB 2.0 batch like MongoDB, Snowflake, Databricks, GCP, and few really cool industry level projects as well. And you already know that our boot camps are super affordable, so won't be any challenge for you. And in this boot camp, personally, I am going to teach you, I am going to mentor you for everything related to data engineering, from basic to the advanced part, to your interview preparation, job profile, job hunting, whatever it is. I am personally there for you. So hurry up, I am waiting for all of you. Alright, so thank you so much Mukesh for joining me in this podcast, and really excited. I know people are going to love this story, the kind of background, the kind of hustle you have done. But it would be really good if you can give a short introduction to our audience, anything you want to talk about your past and current background.
First of all, thank you so much, Shashank, for giving me an opportunity to part your podcast. And my name is Mukesh Sablani, and I have completed my Bachelor of Technology in a mechanical branch from a tier 3 college in the year of 2015. And I have more than 2+ years of experience till now. I have completed in the data analytics domain. And currently, I am working as a data analyst role in the Polaris India, that is global leader in the power sport industry.
After completing your graduation, your college, what were your plans? What kind of challenges you actually saw during that journey and landing into the data analytics job?
Yeah, sure, Shashank. First of all, before starting the data analyst job, I was not aware about the data science and analytics domain. I am totally new for that field. And so that's the reason after once I completed my college, I was unable to find a placement in my core field, or I was also trying some off-campus opportunity. But in my core field, because I have completed my BTech in the mechanical branch, so it required lot of references in the manufacturing industry, so I could not able to that. And after that, I decided to prepare for the UPSC examination, because in my family members, those are also devoted that government sector examination motivation. So I also prepared that. And but since when I have already devoted almost 2 years for that examination, but I was not able to clear it. So I decided I left my preparation because due to some of my financial constraint, I was thinking, okay, now it is the right time. I have to start my journey, some job. I don't want to devote a lot of time in the UPSC examination. So I started working in a business development executive role in a tech industries for 1.5 year. After that, I have to decided, okay, the whatever the targets was given to me in that industry, that is very hectic for me. So I decided to leave my job and pursue a career to the data science and analytics after that.
Let's say when you quit your job, you figured out that okay, you need to go into a different direction. So how did you get to know about data analyst role specifically, and how did you realize that this is the good career option? Because big data is a very vast field, multiple job profiles as well. So how did you made all those decisions for you?
Yeah. Initially, it was really challenging for me, and when I was working, let me tell you one. Let me tell you the situation happened with me when I was part of this tech industry as a working in the business development executive. So I was working a role where I have to sell the product in different customer. So in that time, I have been watching one of my colleague. She is preparing some report. She is a operational analyst role, and she was preparing some remote report that is the using of Excel, right? So once in a while she just stuck and she approached me, Mukesh, I have stuck this report to prepare this data, so please can you help me that for that. So yeah, so that time I helped her to preparing that report to using some advanced Excel formula, and I have completed within 1.5 over that report. So she really thankful for me, Mukesh. You are a very good storyteller person, and you have to created this report only for 1.5 hour, but it was me for almost 3 to 4 hours. So she told me, okay, Mukesh, you have to try some another career options. Why you should try data science and analyst, right? So that time I know about, okay, this is the field I have to try. So I just open some Google resources and I watch your podcast also, Shashank. It is really motivate for me, and so the thing is happened for me. And after that, okay, I decided this is the something field that I have to start my career for one step more.
So far, I think Mukesh, you talked about all those challenges and how you decided about the data analytics domain. After that, the biggest challenge is how to become a data analyst. So now I'm going to start on that segment. How to acquire right skill set to become a data analyst, and what type of step-by-step roadmap did you follow for yourself to become a data analyst? Because after deciding your career path, this is something I personally feel is required. Without having right skill set, right track or right guidance, it would be difficult.
Initially it was really challenging for me, but yeah, definitely it was rewarding for me to start to leverage my skills for that. So I would say if the person who are come from different background and if person who are come from fresher, so like me, so I have to started my journey first of all learn the SQL programming, right? Because I have go through some of the job description that time, some of the resources. So I would say if someone would like to become a data analyst, so we need to focus SQL first. Once our SQL language is complete, then we should go for the Python. The same step I also did it in my journey. So I have started to SQL, then after completing the SQL, I have practiced a lot, then moving for the Python, and once my Python is complete, then I have to create some dashboard, because as a data analyst, it is your day-to-day activity. Whatever the data you have to pull with the help of the SQL or Python, you have to analyze your data in the reporting format to present your stakeholder in your organization. So you should be very good at any one of the BI tool. So in personally, I started Tableau to learn it, and after that I have also learned Power BI. So either you can follow Power BI or Tableau. So these three skills that is most important to become a data analyst, and after that also you have a very good decision making skills also. Like you have to I was able to solve lot of case studies in the SQL, lot of problem statement. So once I have completed all the problem statement, now it is good to me to crack that interview. So that is the roadmap that I have followed in my data analyst journey.
I can understand this would have been a nightmare for any such candidate who is having this type of background, getting those interview calls. And how many jobs did you apply for? What type of difficulties you face in the job hunting? And so please explain it briefly, because I want people to get that motivation, how this guy did it and how you all can do this part if you also have the similar background or some sort of career gap.
First of all, I would like to say, Shashank, if you have come from different background, you don't have prior experience about the coding. So definitely in the initial stage, we have facing some problems, right? Even our interview also. But the thing is that I have always advised the people, you need to have some patience, right? If I'm talking about, so initially I was also given 2 and 3 interviews in my data analyst journey, but I was not able to clear that. That after that, sometime I was thinking, what is the wrong thing happened with me, right? Because most of the time the recruiter asked me, okay, you have a 2 years career gap and after that you worked in the sales field. So what I feel, I worked on a lot of things in my resume. I have highlighted those skills that is exactly linked with my past experience. Suppose if I worked my last industry sales profile, my domain is like a tech industry. So I have tailored my resume according to that skill set, right? I have always shown, okay, previously I come from different background, but still I was able to solve some reporting stuff with the using of Excel, and also putting some project also, some real project also, where we have to leverage it all the kind of the skills, right? Until that, if you can ask me, so I have been given more than 500 interviews till my data analyst interview, and I was able to receiving call more than 20 plus call, and before joining the Politis, I was able to handle 3 offer in my hand, and all are come from the product based company. So that is the main reason I have always advised the people, you at least apply the opportunity. You just focus on the respective JDs. If you are giving so many interviews, so you have to understand how the processes work, and you need to understand what is the gap in your profile. That actually I also did it initially, so that really helpful for me.
For the job hunting part as well, which type of platform worked out really well? I mean, were you applying on Naukri or LinkedIn or directly on the career pages of the company? So what type of method you were following?
Most of the time I have tried, Shashank. We have a basic in the Naukri platform, LinkedIn platform. These are the 2 platforms which we can use as of now for the job hunting. But still, initially when I was asked some referral with the using of the LinkedIn, so no one replied me. So I understand what is the mistake for me, because whenever we have to approach the people, we don't know about how we can approach, because we have a certain messages, and we have a certain things that we have to remember as the referral. Before asking a referral, we can also share some of our highlighting skills. So after that, the people also replied me, and last year I was also able to receiving a call out 2 of the companies. One is from the Canada and the second from the Dubai. So after that, I realized now this is the LinkedIn is a very good platform, and make sure whatever you have learned you have to share. And second platform that is very good in the Naukri. Yeah, but I always prefer different platform, not each 1 and 2 platform. I have following Glassdoor also, I am Jobs also, right? Even sometime I was able to apply career website also, but before applying the career website, I was thinking maybe if we have to apply with the using of career website, so it is it is very late. Sometimes we are not able to receive in call very short manner. So that is the reason I have always told, just do some refer. I have applied more than 200 people, and every day in my job hunting I applied 50 jobs every day. So this kind, I applied 50 jobs. It is including for referral part. It is including career website also. So that thing we have to do it in every day if we are going to search on a job. Don't that much focus. If you have just applied 10 and 11 opportunity every day, I have made myself, this is my target, I have to apply this kind of the job opportunity.
How did you convince the interviewers that you are a good fit for the company? How did you prove them? How did you basically prove your talent to them, right? Because I'm hoping this would have been a very common question. Why do you think you are a good fit? Because of all those no prior experience and no background in the data domain at all. So these type of questions would have come. So how did you convince them?
Yeah, it is a good question, and even lots of the interviewer asked with me the same question. So according to, I have to rectify my answer according to their job description and according to their requirement. So I just wanted to share you before joining the Polaris, the same question asked my interviewer. Okay, why Mukesh we have to hire you? What is the different things that we would consider your profile? So in that interview, I was described the situations are previously I worked from the same domain. Like my previous company is a Schneider Electric, so I was a part for the same domain, and in your current company also working the same domain. So whatever the projects that you are going to given to me, it is totally relatable for my past background, and I can see your domain is quite similar for my profile. I am also come from in the mechanical engineering background, and your domain and expertise also manufacturing sector. So these kind of the tips and some methods that we have to follow every interview process. So after that, he also, okay, this is the person, he is already good in technical skills, but he has also very good domain knowledge, prior experience also, and he also come from the manufacturing and these kind of the background. So we can refer these kind of the things to prove our talent in front of the interviewer, right? How we can use our data analyst process to using the manufacturing domain in my prior experience, and so these kind of the things I was able to follow in my past interviews, and it actually worked for me.
What type of projects did you add in your resume which you think basically added a great value as well to get shortlisted, to get the interview calls? How did you adjust your career gap and past experience in your resume? So I keep on getting these questions very often. So it would be really good if you can help the audience.
Yeah, definitely. This is also most demanding question as of now. So basically, I would always advise the people, if suppose you have a career gap, right? So it is really important for us. First of all, we have to apply that opportunity. So we have to go through the job description. Whatever the required the job is, each and every job description requires some different kind of the skills. So first of all, I need to understand their job description, and after that I have to work on my resume. But as of now, if you have a career gap and you really wanted to justify your career gap in your resume, so you can do that one thing. So you have to mention very good projects, and it's not like a single project. As of now, we can see most of the people work on only for single project, where we can use only for the SQL. SQL, if it is a different project. Python, it is a different project. So what I did it previously, because initially it was also struggling for me to justify my career gap and my past experience. So what I did it, I have make one dummy project, and that dummy project I just link my past experience, and according to that dummy project I used to leverages my all skills as a data analyst. What is our responsibility? So we have to leverage or pull the data with the help of the SQL. So I use the SQL is tool also. That one project I used Python also, that one project. And after that, once my data is cleaning, the same data set I used to leverage is to make the report with the help of the Power BI. So now this is the one big project, and once you have to explain this project in front of your interviewer, so definitely they also getting some confidence in your profile. Okay, it is okay, previously you come from different things, but last couple of months you have still touched in data analyst process, you know about the data cleaning and analysis. So we can work on that kind of the project to put our profile. Until and unless we have to work only for the single skills related project, right? So because the one project we can easily show our skills. We have a very good SQL, we have very good in the Python, and we have a good very PI also. So this is the, you can say about, this is the complete process of the data analyst. So that I did it to overcome my career gap and my past experience.
So when you started appearing in the interviews for the data analyst role, how was the interview process for you? Like having no prior experience of data analytics job, what type of questions were being asked by the interviewers? How many interview rounds on an average you were facing? So if you can break it down and share that information, that will be also helpful.
So generally nowadays, if we can see, if you are going to interview process any service based company, so generally it took 2 rounds. It depends, but most of the time in the service based interview that I was given, generally took 2 rounds of the interview. First is a SQL round, they have to check your SQL skills, and second round they have to check your manager kind of the skills, like how, if suppose we have to hire you as a data analyst, so you have a very good decision maker or you have a very good communication skills, like that. So these 2 rounds I was facing in my journey. And in the product based company, most of the companies generally took around 3 to 4 rounds, right? First round they just ask your basic question that is related about your SQL, right? Like what is the things, how we can able to write the query and how we can pull the data. So this is our first round, most of the companies. Second round they again want to see your advanced level of the SQL skills. So in as a data analyst role, most of the companies are asking most of the time SQL related questions, right? So if you have a very good in SQL, so definitely you will able to clear your interview round. So if you will complete your second round, then they can give you the third round opportunity. And third round they can discuss with your project, your past experience, how if you are come from some another experience, so why you are become a data analyst, and how what is the kind of the project that you have been completed in your last company. So this is the 3 round basically. And some companies also discuss fourth round, like HR round. So in the HR round they just discuss about the salary and these kind of salary negotiation things, right? So most of the things, most of the time I was facing 3 to 4 rounds in my journey as in the data analyst.
Definitely, it was a little late start in the IT world into the data analytics. So after cracking multiple job offers, how much average salary or how much compensations different companies were offering you? Like again, considering all your backgrounds related thing, on an average, right? What type of salary, compensation, or anything special they would have offered, and you want to mention? Please elaborate that thing as well.
Person, and if I would like to ask, I would like to discuss if the person who just start their journey as a data analyst. So in the entry level we will expect 5 to 7 LPA, that is the range for the entry level data analyst. And if you have a more than 2 years of experience, so it will be around 8 to 12 LPA, right? So these are the salary range which we can expect as of now according to the experience.
And personally, I'm asking, like at your experience level or at the journey you have seen, like Do you feel satisfactory with the kind of a start you get, and are you happy with everything?
Yeah. Definitely, I am happy for this thing because Shashank, when I was working in my previous domain, I was a part of the sales and marketing guy. So so that field, it's really hectic for me. I have received lot of number of target. So that time I was decided this is not something for me that I would like to pursue my career for next couple of years. So as of now, I am a part of very good product based company, and the people are very good, and they also provide very good flexibility, and I really enjoy my work. Being a data analyst, I have to collaborate different teams, different people, so I have satisfy my current work.
I'm pretty sure they have got a really good idea from your journey that how they need to approach the data analytics job roles, how they need to prepare, what type of changes they need to make. So if you have found it informative, you know pretty well that what you need to do, just spread this story, and yeah, you will find his LinkedIn profile link in the video description. If you want to ask anything personally, just drop a message to him and he'll definitely help you all. So thank you so much, Mukesh, from my side and from the entire audience side. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing this wonderful story.
Thank you so much, Shashank, for inviting me on your podcast. And definitely my story, maybe it would be related some another person is to some another person background. So yeah, definitely it really motivates for different people also. And thank you so much for part of this podcast. And yeah, thank you so much for Shashank inviting me.
So that is what I had in this amazing and super inspiring podcast. If you feel connected, if you feel motivated, if you feel that this is the inspiring reality, then make sure to like this video. If you have anything to say about this story, make sure to put it in the comment section. And if you're new to the channel, then hit the subscribe button and press the notification icon. I will see you guys really soon with another amazing podcast. Till then, don't forget to be a part of our Data Engineering Noob 2.0 batch. Link is in the description, and early bird offer has also been extended. So hurry up, enroll right now, and I will see you really soon. Till then, just keep exploring data.